like 2008, they broke everything, and it's never been fixed since. And there's no way to fix it now. They've made this problem so enormous, so huge, and they went and kicked the dragon right in the balls, and then they took the chain off and said, well, let's see what the dragon does now. Oh, oops. Well, what do we do with the dragon now? Nothing. Like, there's nothing you can do. That thing's out flying around, burning everything down. All you can do is just hope you don't get singed on the way. But there's
hang on to its tail.
Yeah, if you can. Yeah, that thing, Lynn Alden nailed it a long time ago. Nothing stops his train. We are entering a period of fiscal dominance, and yeah, it's all downhill from here. It's all number go up for Bitcoin from here, like 100%. I mean, your purchasing power of that Bitcoin, is going to maintain, but your dollars are going to be like, you think inflation was bad from the 2020s, wait until you see what this thing unlocks. And that's all they're trying to avoid right now. They know it's coming. They're just trying as hard as they can to kick the can down the road so it doesn't turn into like, hey, how come my steak costs $150 and a loaf of bread is $50? Like, what the hell happened here? Oh, the Russians, like tariffs. I don't know, whatever nonsense they come up with. Like, I mean, there's no way to paper over it this time, right? It's the amount of things they have to print is just going to be insane.
Yep. Just this week, I met up with somebody briefly at a place I hadn't been to in, I don't know, a year, but like a decently normal, nice place here in town. And I'm not there to eat. I try not to even eat out, but I'm not even really there to eat. And I just glance at like, the cost of the hummus plate, which in my ancient memory, I can imagine having been less than $10 at one point. Mm-hmm. And it's like $20. And I'm like, has this thing gotten twice as big? Like, how much hummus can I eat? No, just,
Same little plate of hummus. Yeah. Gee, I wonder what changed. Maybe it was the unit of count got diluted. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know.
Right.
Inflation doesn't have anything to do with how much money we print, guys. It doesn't matter. MMT, bro. Yeah. It's all good. We can just print unlimited money. Have you heard of any of the MMT guys lately? I haven't heard a peep from them.
I don't even follow much of it, but I mean, short of Jackson's Hole, that's it.
Yeah. Well, I think they were just useful idiots. Like when they were pecking around for like, how are we going to inflate our way through this Rona thing? They go, oh, hey, here's this branch of economic study that'll support our stupid idea. Yeah, let's put them out for a while and let them get on the New York Times and sell some books about how you can just print unlimited money and everything's fine. And then as soon as everyone realized, like, oh, that's a terrible idea. We all knew it before that, but, now you don't see those people. Like, they don't get somehow they're not on MSNBC anymore, weirdly. And you don't hear all the people talking about print unlimited money. It's just, they just disappeared somehow.
There was that Harvard professor who'd said that Bitcoin will be $100 before it's 100,000.
Yeah.
He wrote that in like 2019 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he posted again, that was shared a lot. Like, he's holding true to his conviction that it still has no intrinsic values based on nothing.
He's a retard.
So that's the biggest MMT I've heard lately.
That's a wild take.
What a fucking idiot, dude. I mean, like, but that's the beauty of creating a fucking fictional field of study out of thin air by tacking math equations on top of the humanities. Is you get to be a guy at Harvard that talks on the New York Times and goes, this is going to go to zero.
It still has no intrinsic value.
I mean,
when I hear that, when I ask like, well, what's backing Bitcoin? I usually say, well, what's backing gold?
Yeah.
And like whatever their answer is, it can probably be applied to Bitcoin.
What's backing the dollar? Well,
what's backing gold? Let's unpack this idea. What is backing gold?
Yeah. Some proof of work, some scarcity.
Yeah.
I mean, gold changes if you can just produce it in a lab somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
That jangle in your pocket.
So it's not just proof of work.
Right. It's proof of whatever. Yeah. So yeah, nothing's backing gold. Wow. That's well, gee, what do we do now?
It's almost like it's a commodity.
Almost weird. Yeah. Weird how that works. Huh. What do you know? Hey, we fixed a problem right now. We just figured out gold is useless. Welcome to Bitcoin, assholes.
Yeah. I mean, gold's cool, but the problems it has is what's led us to this fiat standard, right? So
yeah. Yeah. And the problems with the fiat standard are leading us to the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Saifedean posted a thing, a hit on Javier Milei recently. I guess Argentina's
on that, yeah. The fucking,
Argentina was trying to issue bonds, or
yeah, it's
what was it?
69% interest.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, magical number there again. 69% interest on a bond issuance, and they still only sold of all the ones they were trying to offer to sale, they sold like 61% of them. Like
Yeah.
people aren't even buying that.
What retard would buy that debt, dude? Like,
Yeah.
that tells you there's still, 60% of the people buying that debt are complete morons that have no business managing money, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, we'll buy this bond.
Well,
That sounds
he
like a
didn't.
good idea. If he pulls it off, then we're gonna make a mint. If he doesn't pull it off, like, big deal. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, he came in chainsaws ablazing, and it kind of seems like their central bank game is still stuckness.
As I say every week, this is called a game of competitive resource capture, and the way you capture resources is unlimited, and there are no rules to it. So if you can have some big sideburns and a big bushy head, and you can walk around with a chainsaw going, merda, the bank sucks, I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna tear things up on TV. Well, great. You just captured a bunch of resources. He captured an entire country just by walking around on TV with a chainsaw and a goofy looking head of hair.
Well, did he walk into the bandsaw of an existing bigger?
That's how you capture resources, dude. He knows exactly what's going to happen when he gets there. Like, then we can't fix this fucking mess. Like, these guys have already train wrecked the thing a long time ago. Now I just get to try and extract as many resources as I can while I'm in the chair to do it. But that's it. There's no, like, if you're buying into some political narrative, you are buying into being a farmed animal, like 100% of the time. There is nobody that's going to come and fix the farm for you. Like, either you're a farmer or you're a resource, and that's it, right? So Trump's not going to fix anything and make life better for the resources. Biden's not going to fix anything, make life better for the resources. Nobody's going to fix everything and make better lives for the resources. They're just going to either make you more efficient to extract resources from, or they're going to squeeze you until you pop. And that's it. Like, those are the two outcomes. So buy Bitcoin instead. Well, if you have half a brain in your head, check out of that system. Don't get squeezed. You can acquire a resource that they can't take from you. So that's a really good idea in a game where their whole object in the game is to take things from you. Maybe if you have something they can't take, do that.
I know. And I guess that's what's disappointing, is that, he met with Bukele, and I felt, there might be countries that, get in together on the new game. And, but he issued a shitcoin, and we're playing the central bank game. So,
dude, he has no choice. Like, you are either playing the game of competitive resource capture or you're not, right? And if he's trying to play that game, which he clearly was, because he's president of his little ding dong fucking mess of a country, that's how he gained power, right? Like, well, you're a Peaky Blinders fan, right?
I am.
Great show. I would point out that is exactly the model I'm talking about. That guy is doing exactly what I'm talking about. Like, how do you capture power in a resource capture game and you're some bum from Birmingham? Well, you excel at provoking violence, you excel at organizing people, and then you excel at navigating the bloody greasy pole trying to climb that ladder, and somewhere at the end of it you end up on top of a big mountain if you're lucky enough and you're cunning enough and you're able to navigate all the bullshit. But I'm just getting to the part now where he's like, I'm a socialist. You go, really? And he's saying, oh yeah, well, this is just how I get people to give me more shit, right? Like, that's all it's about. Yeah. That every single person in power is like, this is how I get people to give me more shit, like, period. Yeah. So
I sent you guys a video link, but
what's the link, dude?
I recommend taking a look at it. It's Joe Rogan's interview with Ed Calderon. Oh, you might have seen him before, but Ed's like a cartel specialist. Like, he knows everything about Mexican cartels, and nice. It's fascinating. You'd probably like it because you learn about how the cartels do business and work, and it's pretty wild. And that's all about resource capture too.
Yeah,
it's wild. Like, it's a long, it's a Joe Rogan interview, so it's like good 2 or 3 hours long. I'm like 3/4 of the way through it right now, but that's always a good guest. I recommend checking it out.
I'm gonna watch.
Talks about how cartels operate, and it's wild stories.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Security specialist and combatives instructor with 10 years experience, public safety along the northern border area of Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out.
Oh yeah, that is right up my alley. I love that kind of stuff. But I mean, but all of this stuff, there's like so many ready examples. Like people dramatize things and make it like, oh, he's like this hero that rose up from nothing. And like, no, that's what they've all done all the way back through time is they come in and beat the shit out of people and then they refine it until they can get people to just do shit for them without having to beat the shit out of them anymore. Like that's government, right? So hey, welcome to the power play game. That it's not more obvious to more people is sort of surprising to me. But whatever, I mean, that's the game we're playing right now. And so vote for Trump, vote for, Joe Biden, vote for whoever you want. It doesn't fucking matter. They're going to come in and try and squeeze shit out of you, period. Like that's the only game they can do. That's the only game they play. And you can get your Maoist revolution in here and they're going to squeeze some shit out of you a different way. They're going to drain your resources faster than Trump might, but both of them are going to drain your resources. So yeah.
So as being resources, it's sort of like there may be various levels of comfort to the extent that as a resource, we have more or less comfort about that situation, but it's a lot of a kind of a Stockholm syndrome about it. Any situation you're in is kind of like, well, no, this is just how it is, or no, this makes sense, or no, it's reciprocal, or I get benefits. As you
do. I mean, like, as you're being farmed, like farm animals get benefits from being on the farm. Like they don't have to worry as much about some wolf coming in and chomping their head off. They don't have to worry as much about getting sick and dying. They don't have to worry as much about, their kids surviving or whatnot because they're all new resources, right? So the farmer takes care of those things. And if you got a farmer that's really clever and goes, hey, I can make my chickens way more productive by doing like XYZ, like letting them wander around and peck worms and for 4 hours a day I let them go do shit. You go, hey, my farm is way more productive now than that guy that's running the factory farm, like the Chinese farmer that's just got all his chickens stuck in a cage and they die all the time. He's got to spend all this money to keep them going. They're both squeezing resources. Just one, the chickens are healthier, so they're more productive for the farmer. But sooner or later, the farmer's going to run into some financial problem that's going to go, well, now I got to start squeezing these down into, next thing you know, like your cage isn't quite as big as it used to be and your free range is now like half the free range you had before. And then 10 years later you go, oh, well, our free range is now like the size of me. Oh shit. Oh crap. Well, that's capitalism in a nutshell, right? That's what's going to happen here. That's what's happening to all of us right now. Like the walls are closing in on people that are still addicted to the fiat system. So as I keep saying, buy Bitcoin for Christ's sakes, because that is a little gate right through the resource capture game where you go, hey, I'm going to go capture this resource and I'm going to hold on to it. And so when you guys want to come and take it from me, you have to trade for me. So you're going to have to give me some way better shit than you're doing right now. Like I'm not going to settle for a fucking 9 to 5 in a cubicle where I get to eat, fucking takeout from Burger King while I'm working, because that's what you expect me to do. Like we're gonna have to negotiate better terms for me as a farm animal, please. A farm animal that actually holds resources. It's such a game changer. I love it. I'm so thrilled by the Bitcoin project.
Yeah. It's a white pill. The orange pill lends itself to the white pill generally cure for me, because a lot of the when it started out as an orange pill, just financial oriented. As it bled itself into like everything everywhere, it's like it's broadly kind of a white pill, because I do feel like, okay, it's not just like, well, there's an escape hatch here. Right. It's like, it realigns everything.
Well, here, I'll go back to the Peaky Blinders thing for an instant, because you know the show real well, right, Travis?
Yeah, so fairly well.
Imagine this. You go, hey, if you took Bitcoin back to 1929 and you go, hey, Tommy Shelby wants to capture Bitcoin, what can he do to do that? Go, does all of his ideas work in that realm?
Yeah, he would be the type to have like a mining pool. It just muscles all the other miners to join it. That's probably how he would do it.
Maybe, but he certainly couldn't just go and start bashing heads, right? Because that has a short runway. As soon as people figure out Tommy Shelby's going around bashing heads to get Bitcoin, they're going to get way better at hiding their Bitcoin.
Well, encryption always is like an interesting barrier. It's like a defense like any other.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of a stop all sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if you can't decrypt stuff, then
you're boned. Right? Like there's
your options are a little more limited.
Yeah, there are wallets where the guy forgot, something in his password and he just can't get into it, and there's like 3 tries left, and they're just like, what do I do?
Yeah, math is a hell of a thing.
Math is a hell of a thing. But that's what I'm talking about, man, is like if you took this property back to any point in time, what does the power structure look like? Like it changes completely, right? Like the ancient Romans, oh, we got to capture Bitcoin. Well, what good is your army? Well, I mean, we can kind of, I don't know, but we can still go steal their land. Yeah, but the most important thing is the Bitcoin. How do you steal that?
You need hash warriors.
You need hash warriors, right? I mean, that's the beauty of it, dude. Like I can't sing the song loud enough, but this is a game changer in the history of mankind. Like, and everyone's just sitting on it and bitching about it being $115,000. It's like, what are you guys doing, man?
If Bitcoin wasn't designed, how would your life be different right now?
I would be 100% alcoholic all the time. Like, I would be drinking. I would be slowly drinking myself to death, like without a doubt. Like because the rest of this stuff, it's a world without. I look at the world without Bitcoin, and I just go, man, that is a bleak existence right now.
Yeah. What if Bitcoin didn't exist, but XRP did?
Oh God, same outcome.
Yeah, worse. It'd be a worse outcome.
It probably would,
because you'd have to listen to all those guys talk about XRP all the time.
Well, yeah, and I would be like trying to funnel. I would be giving them more resources just for the hope and a dream. Like here guys, take some more of my resources because maybe you guys will make me rich and make me. Will you ever? Oh, I lost more money. Well, have some more.
They're so annoying.
So annoying, dude.
I had a back and forth this week with an XRP army guy, and at one level, Daniel, I employed some of your skills where it's like, I can see how you might think that. I've thought of that myself before, or I believe that as well, or, but basically bridging whatever divide there was.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably just was wasting my time, but at a core fundamental level, he had values that I share with him about, banks and governments and imperialism and stuff. But for him, it was this environmental argument about proof of work, at least partially, was the energy waste, the energy. There's other better protocols out there that don't waste the energy. And it's like, okay, so energy, like what? Everything else. The existential crises of our such depressing golden age we're living in of, AI and the cloud and or existing as a human on a planet. So, yes, Bitcoin consumes energy. And you could also, I wasn't going to go into all the crazy detail about how Bitcoin can use energy and how it will and does use energy that solves some of these energy things. But I couldn't quite probably bridge it, but also it was just like, I think we're done here.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing to bridge. I mean, like I got in this, you could actually find this on my Twitter feed somewhere. I got into this long, like multi-day debate with a BSV guy. I'm actually super grateful to the guy because he's super smart. He understands the Bitcoin protocol on a deep, deep, deep level. And it helped. It really, really, really helped refine like my understanding of like nodes, the importance of nodes, how nodes fit into the situation, how nodes fit into the greater ecosystem, what mining looks like and why it looks the way it does and all that kind of stuff. Like it was a great steelman exercise, but god damn, it took forever. And I still don't think I got him on board, right? Like, I mean, he's a smart guy and, smart guys end up kind of stuck in ruts sometimes.
He's still holding BSV right now.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
Man,
I can't imagine being that guy. Holy shit.
No.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Ultimately, I'm just like, hey, best of luck to you. Time will tell. Like, why don't you get back to me when the flippening happens?
Yeah. That Satoshi quote? It's something along.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have time to explain it to you if you don't understand it, right? I think about that all the time when people are arguing with me. It's just like, I don't care if you get it or not.
You can most of the time, the arc or not.
Sometimes I care. Sometimes it's like my mom or my dad or someone. I'd care, but it's just kind of like, well, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's easy to just go, have fun saying poor. I don't care. Like you do.
Well, it's one thing to want to understand. It's another thing to be just FUD, oh no, I already know. Okay, no, you don't actually.
Well,
So,
well, I mean, I said to someone, like I was talking to them, and they go, "Well, Bitcoin." Blah, blah, blah. I said, "Well, you just don't understand Bitcoin." Man, they got pissed, dude. Like this is literally someone who has no idea about anything about Bitcoin. Wouldn't know a UTXO from a hole in the wall. Doesn't understand mining. Doesn't understand how the coins are created. Doesn't understand anything about the ecosystem at all. But is convinced that he knows everything about Bitcoin. And just the mere fact that I suggested, like, well, you just don't understand. Oh, I understand. What do you? I mean, blah, 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 blah. I've been doing blah blah blah. Blah. You go, but you don't understand Bitcoin. So there's like this weird ego thing attached to like not knowing something that you really don't know anything about. But I see the same thing with like if you go to any shooting range, you go, "Hey, you're not doing that right." Well, I don't know. I've been shooting guns since I was 12, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, but you don't know what you're doing right now. I can tell just by the way you're holding the weapon. You don't know what you're doing. You know.
thank you for watching this video. This is just a short clip from our full episode. So if you'd like to enjoy more entertaining wisdom found in our podcasts in their full context, just click a link in the corner. We are always sharing our big ideas on Bitcoin Liberty Live.